Here we are. Welcome back to the channel. And this time again, we're looking for the new time trial to get you 2 million credits. Now, as usual, we can access this from the main menu in the top right hand side into sport mode. There you can click onto daily races or look at your online time trials, which is what we're going to concentrate on today. So we've already done the Fuji International one on the Toyota GT1. So if you haven't check that out already on the channel. But we're going to concentrate this time on the new one, which is the McLaren Ultimate Vision GT at Suzuka. This car is an absolute beast and a proper handful. So we're on racing soft tyres, so we've got maximum grip. As we don't own the car, we can't select from the garage, so we're going to rent the specific car, enter with specific or specified car, click onto McLaren VGT. There you get a choice of 3 different colours, and we're going to go for the middle, which is Noir du Noir, which is beautiful black and red colour. Click onto that and you'll go straight into your time trial. So this car, like I said, is an absolute beast, and then this is one of the hardest TTs I think on the game so far, so a proper challenge. Also you've got DRS, so make sure that you map your button before you start this. I currently use the circle button on my wheel. It's just easier, it's just in hands reach, but you can map any button that you want. DRS will be available about 3 times, but to use DRS you've got to make sure that your car is in a straight line. As you can see here, we'll show you, we start the lap. You can see the DRS on the right hand side there is activated, so we're just holding down the circle button to activate DRS, but like I said, the car has to be in a straight line. So first braking point just past the 100, about 75 metres, we're coming down the gears nice and slow, hit the brakes, try and use the momentum and use the downforce of the car. But you can see we're double shifting, we're coming down to second, we're double shifting up into 4th gear to maximum grip. We're going to slow it down for all this sector here. We're a little dab on the brakes before we enter the corner. We're coming down to 4th, a little dab on the brakes before you enter. We're coming down to 2nd just to get that extra bit of rotation. Back into 4th again to get some extra grip. Again, tap the brakes slightly to get that nose pointed in. Into 3rd gear. And again, as the curve starts on the right hand side there, we're coming down to 2nd just to get that extra bit of rotation. Back into 4th gear to get that extra bit of grip. Now on this corner here, we're not hitting the brakes, we're just coming off the accelerator, letting the car rotate around, and as soon as we get that grip, we're going to accelerate nice and early. So the 28.0, not the fastest first sector I've done, we've actually come down to a 27.7 there. So again, about 75 metres, we're hitting the brakes, really throw it into this corner, over that curb, accelerating as soon as the car's in a straight line, come down the gears again, into 2nd, back into 3rd, mount this curb, very, very careful on the exit there. Another splash of DRS, you can see on the right hand side there, holding that overtake button. As the curb starts on the right hand side there, just past there, we're hitting the brakes, we're coming down hard into 1st gear. Again, we're letting the car rotate around, we're going to double shift into 3rd. Be very, very careful on the exit. Very important to get a decent exit onto this long straight. So cut the corner on the right hand side, get the shortest line. We come to the next important braking zone, we look at the 100 metre board on the right hand side. Coming out into 3rd gear. Again, let the car rotate back into 4th, just to get that extra bit of grip. Down to 2nd gear, don't quite hook the apex there. And we're going to double shift into 4th gear again, just to get the extra grip out the corner, but again, lost a little bit of time there, and didn't really hook the apex up. Again, we're looking at the DRS, we're going to hold down your overtake button. The DRS now into the very, very important 130R. We tap the brake slightly here, and come off the accelerator and then back on it as soon as we can, but that corner is so tricky. You'll spin so many times there. Coming in just before the 150 board, very important, before the 150 board we're hitting the brakes there, into 1st gear, then we straight back into 3rd, and we cut the chicane as much as we can, but again very, very careful on the accelerator. We're going to short shift into 4th gear, we come to the right hand side across the line for 38.485, so a fairly decent lap. We're looking for a 39.68 gold, and that is going to be very, very tricky. Even 1 million, I think at 141 might be quite difficult. Well, let me know how you get on. Like I said, this is a pure challenge, a very, very difficult one. Probably the hardest one that we've done. At the time of recording, we're currently 87th in the world, but that won't stay there for long. But as long as it's gold, that's the main thing. So we're going to look at the chase cam. This gives you another idea of how much of the corners and we can actually cut and take. So into this first sector, very, very difficult to get this SE right. I'm almost playing around with the gears here. You can kind of stay in third gear when I was coming down to second, coming up to fourth, and again down to third. I tried it holding. You can hold third through these SEs. All depends, I suppose, how you're entering the corner. I was coming down second to get an extra bit of rotation. You can see 28.0. We actually went 3/10 faster there, so there's a lot more time to find, but it is hooking up that perfect lap, which is very, very difficult. You can have a good first sector or a good second sector, and as soon as you hit into 130R, that fast left, it's game over. It's such a difficult corner to get right. So coming up to this hairpin, again we could have gone a bit more wider there and cut in a bit more. We've got a fairly decent exit, and this car is an absolute rocket ship. In approaching these corners, they're nearly off 200 miles an hour. So on the 100 board, coming down to third, into fourth, and you can see here we don't quite get the apex. So we have to delay getting on the throttle ever so slightly. So yeah, I think there's probably another half a second I'd say in there. I think we can get in the 37s with a perfect lap. And you can see coming to 130R, very, very tricky corner. It looks so easy when you do that, but you see how many times you spin on that corner is absolutely crazy. Into the last chicane, we cut it as much as we can. Careful on the throttle. And that is the lap. But let me know if this helps you. It is a tricky one. But if it does help, like and subscribe to the channel. We'll leave you as always with replay, and we'll do another one of these when the next one comes out. But for me, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters.
PlayStation